Welcome back to Foxy TV, episode 128. This episode is all about staging small homes and/or apartments for sale. While most of the content we make is aimed towards real estate agents or other home staging companies, this one is for the homeowners, the sellers out there who own an apartment or a small home and are looking to sell. The focus of the discussion for this episode is around return on investment when selling or staging to sell small homes or an apartment. However, Phoebe also discusses other considerations, and we have a few examples of jobs that we did earlier this week to show you. All right, let's waste no more time. Let's go to the warehouse to chat with Phoebe.
TV episode this week, I asked Cody if we could concentrate a little bit on the impact of styling the smaller properties. So the 2-bedroom units, 1-bedroom, 3-bedroom units. So you would have heard me say time and time again that I honestly believe that these units, these size properties, so units, townhouses and small run-of-the-mill 3-bedroom, 1 living, nothing special homes, they are the ones that benefit from styling the most. And I have this conversation over and over with these homeowners. So the bigger high-end homes, big 5-bedroom, 4-living, the high-end contemporary ones right in the middle of the city, architecturally designed homes, there's an expectation for those homes to be styled. You very rarely walk into homes of that calibre and they're not styled to some degree, whether or not the owners have already had an interior designer through and it looks absolutely amazing using their pieces, or if they've had the home styled, there is always an expectation that it will be done. When you get to these lower rung homes, so ones that we're focusing on for investors and first home buyers, so we're talking about the 1, 2, 3-bedroom homes that are looking around that $400,000 to $700,000 price bracket. Not for a unit for the house I'm about to talk. 3-bedroom, 1-living homes that are kind of in Cooperoo, which is, I don't know, 6K from the city. Not in the city, like out of the outer suburb, middle suburb ring, out to the outer suburb ring. So that's where we're talking more like 15 to 20K out of the city. These ones benefit so much. Reason being, there is an expectation there to be styled. You walk in and you're wowed. People who are normally buying these homes, are first home buyers, they walk in and they just visualize, they just see themselves living there. They just love it for what's in front of them, not necessarily for the bones. Most people can't see it as for the bones. They see what's there, the sparkly and the shiny, and that gets them through the door to start with the photos. So how can I say it's warranted and justified? There's a couple reasons. I've seen the evidence. Obviously, I'm biased. I run a home styling company. But the results that I see time and time again for units, we had one in North Street in Newmarket. In this current market, it was styled about 4 weeks ago. Had already been on the market for a couple of months, vacant. It had a very, very small living space. So small there was no photo of it online because you just couldn't figure out what to do. Issue being that everybody in lockdown down south, they can't get up here. So all of the digital virtual inspections done by Facebook, you literally couldn't tell what you could fit in those space. We had a couple of offers come through on that property. We styled the same weekend, same buyer who put an offer in pre-styling, purchased it post-styling, $50,000 more. Cash unconditional offer, waived their cooling off period, day after we installed the styling. Friday styled, Saturday offer, cash unconditional, everything waived. Monday we collected the furniture. And it just shows you right now in the current climate when there's all this virtual tours happening, to be able to show somebody how the space feels and is laid out. You know yourself that when you look at something online, it's completely different when you get there. And if you don't have the opportunity to get there, you need to show them the dimensions, and you can't do that without having pieces of furniture in there. Virtual styling, yeah, but never going to do the same because it's not going to be there when they're doing their virtual walkthrough. So that's why it's important. Return on investment is always there as well. So for us, it's a huge focus, return on investment. So we look at a 1-bedroom townhouse, and that even classifies, so a 3-bedroom home where we're just focusing on the 1 living area. So 1 living area, master bedroom, outdoor space, kitchen, dining, all the fluff. That's $2,200. So the return on investment is there dollar for dollar easily, and every single time we've seen more than that. It's the impact that it has as to why I say it's so important. There are a lot, as far as the business side of things, there are a lot of things for us to consider when we're doing 1 and 2-bedroom apartments, particularly in the city. There's loading docks, there's access, there's loading zones and clearway zones. There's building managers, and some of those are really delightful people. There's elevator access. There's really little elevators, and then we have to use fire, stairs, stairway access, everything like that. There's a lot of things to consider. One that we just had recently, the doorways are skinnier than normal, so we couldn't fit a sofa through. It was too far up for us to do it up and over, so we had to go get a sofa from somewhere else. So there are a lot more additional considerations. However, 100% every time, and this is why I wanted to do, I'll show you. So I think Cody's got the footage from several properties, and 3 properties in total that we've focused on this week. One was a partial, so we can show you the difference in small space living, the difference that styling can make. This particular property has already been on the market unstyled with them living in there. We've now styled it for sale. They are still living in there, but we've just presented it differently, and I know it will sell this time. Another property is a smaller property that we have in Morningside, which is on that middle ring that I was talking about, in an older complex. They have renovated it, they did gut it, so they have done, ticked all the boxes, which you would have heard me talk about as well, and the styling's just the icing on the cake in that particular one. Without the styling, really hard to figure out how you're going to fit your dining and your living in there, and that's exactly what the styling has done, plus bring in that modern element. Anderson Street, this one is right in the middle of the city. Really dark apartment. So this one had a different focus. Yes, it's small. Yes, it was really compact. Bedroom 2 is also not classified as a bedroom. It doesn't have internal windows, but it's too big to be a study. So we did style it with a bed just to show the potential. However, it is not listed, is not allowed to be listed as a bedroom. The rest of the property is really, really dark. So we've brought in lighter pieces. Everything's light, bright, glass top surfaces, smaller things, cream fabrics to make it light and bright and airy. We've styled with soft pinks and light colors. So you will see how it all flows through. Yeah, that's Foxy TV this week.
As Phoebe just said, that is it for Foxy TV this week. As always, if you have questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here next week.